This is the Kitchen Sink WP Podcast, episode 612.
I program my own computer.
We have a server crash, 404 error, page not found, links aren't working, system is crashing, system is crashing, system is crashing.
Your old HTML website, barely alive. We have the technology. We have WordPress. A new website, better than it was before. Better, stronger, faster. Why, hello everybody, this is Adam Silvey, host of the Kitchen Sink WP Podcast. Thanks for being here. Let's get started. All right, upcoming events. We have one next weekend. Things are slowing down, and that's what happens towards the end of the year. But next weekend is WordCamp Pisa in Italy, November 21st and 22nd. I would love to go. Man, I had such a good time when I was in Torino last year. Yeah, the memories. Oh, Spooner, you know what I'm talking about. All right, moving on. Segment one in the news. Two things here, actually. WordPress 6.9 release candidate 1 is out. Still on track for December 2nd for that release of the latest version. Tested only on staging, non-development, non-critical sites, of course. Link in the show notes on that. And lastly, in the news here, PatchStack put out a critical notice about a remote code execution via malicious obfuscated malware in the Immunify 360 AV. I'm not sure exactly what that means. Let me click on this button here. So apparently attackers do not need to upload any malware. They can do some MySQL injections. Yeah, I'll put a link in the show notes. It's above my pay grade, but nonetheless, if you're using this, if you're using Immunify 360 AV prior to the version 32.7.4.0, apparently the vulnerability is there because it deobfuscates logic. That's a big word. These are tough words. Anyway, check it out if you need to. It's pretty bad. It's like a 9.9 on the vulnerability out of a 10, so pretty bad. So all right. Moving on, I believe, to segment 2. Yes, the meat potatoes this week's episode. This week, BFCM season starts in officially 10 days from when this episode drops, which means if you're running a WordPress site, freelancing, running an agency, selling anything online, this is go time. Now, whether your goal is more sales, more signups, or not just having your site buckle under the pressure of things next week, this next week and a half really matters. So last year, if you recall, I did a whole series, the 5 things to do before Black Friday, Cyber Monday, 5 things to do after, 5 things not to do. It was great, but this year I'm condensing it down into one clean, updated, very trend-aware episode. So consider the 2025 Best of Guide to showing up prepared, staying sane, maximizing the biggest online shopping weekend of the year. It's kind of weird not to oversell this, but it's important, right? So first and foremost, the 2025 landscape has changed. Now, what's changed, before we get to the do's and don'ts, it's worth calling out what's shifted here, because it's not the same as last year. First and foremost, AI-assisted shopping is fully mainstream now. Customers expect smart searches, personalized recommendations, and those Ask AI helpers that guide them to exactly what they want. If your competitors have that and you don't, it's going to show. Is it too late to implement? Hard to say. It just depends on what you're trying to sell. Okay. We're also seeing big resurgence in buying local and small business love, which is great news for freelancers, for boutique agencies, indie shops, because with that love comes higher standards. Performance expectations are way up. And if your site takes more than 2.5 seconds to load, you're going to lose people. They say instantly. I don't know if it's instantly, but yeah, you want the site to load faster than 2.5 seconds. Okay. And of course, yes, email is still the sales MVP. SMS, texting, it's still solid, but email continues to dominate conversions. The biggest shift, shoppers aren't waiting for Friday anymore. Black Friday, Cyber Monday has officially become a month-long event. That's crazy to think that, but it's true. Early deals are dropping right now, and customers expect it, and it lasts the whole month. And it goes into December too. It doesn't just end that weekend typically. So keep that in mind, okay? The opportunity is that much wider. So now, moving on to what to do. These are five updated essentials. Number 1, optimize speed and stability. Make sure your site can handle traffic, check the hosting limits, clean up unused plugins, test checkout on mobile, and ensure caching and CDNs are dialed in. Okay. Number 2, create a clear offer stack. Have a simple, obvious set of deals. Good, better, best. Bundles work great here, and urgency should feel real, not gimmicky. Okay. Number 3, warm up your audience. Starting reminding people now, today, as of this episode, send out a short, nurturing email sequence, tease early access to your entire list. Drop a few hints on social that something's coming. Yeah, if you wait any longer than the next 48, 72 hours, you might be too late. Number 4, prep support and what if plans, because having quick replies ready for FAQs, for refunds, and shipping delays is needed here. Solo operators, if you're out there, you should decide on who's on call and draft a backup message in case the site slows down. And number 5, track everything. Use GA4, UTMs. GA4 is Google Analytics 4. UTMs is unique tracking metrics, modes. UTM, I forgot what UTM stands for. Anyway, use the WooCommerce reports, and if you can, implement abandoned cart data, because that way you can see what works, what doesn't work, and start your blueprint for next year, okay? So there you go. Those are the top 5 this year, what to do. What not to do, here's 5 things not to do. Don't wait until the week from now. You don't want to wait. That's number 1 mistake, okay? Number 2, don't rely on one channel. Quote, I'll just post on Instagram, end quote, is not a strategy. Multi-touch wins every time. Email, social, on-site banners. Number 3, don't offer confusing discounts, because 20% off select items, people leave. Clarity is better and greater than cleverness. A site-wide or a bundle-based deal is going to perform way better. And number 4, actually 2 more. Number 4, don't ignore mobile checkout. Majority of Black Friday, Cyber Monday orders will happen on mobile. So you want to test mobile first and foremost. Test your checkout with different payment methods as well. Apple Pay, Google Pay, guest checkout. Do they have to have an account? That kind of thing. And number 5, don't forget about the post-sale experience. Shipping expectations, tracking emails, a follow-up message, all that matters, because you want to turn a new customer ideally into a recurring one. And the way to do that is to have really good post-sale communication. Okay. So there you go. Those are the things not to do. And I want to mention this too, Giving Tuesday, because that's the Tuesday after Cyber Monday, right? So maybe have a short section to talk about not necessarily discounts, but of the mission. If you're in the nonprofit segment, or if you're supporting a nonprofit, talk to those people now, your clients. You should be already talking to them. I already have been. But talk about the mission, the purpose, the community, maybe donating a portion of sales to sponsor a cause, a partner with a charity, etc. So make it authentic. The Giving Tuesday has a strong angle for the people out there supporting nonprofits. Okay. So there you go. That is the 2025 quick overview of Black Friday, Cyber Monday, which is 10 days away from when this episode drops. Kind of crazy. And with that, I lead into segment 3, tip and tool of the week. I put all that into a checklist. That's going to be the tip. You can download it. It's a tool, I guess. Link in the show notes. It'll just be in the show notes. You can download the PDF and have a little checklist to kind of go by. So there you go. All right, I'm going to wrap it up here. If you have any questions, go ahead, send it in via email, adam@KitchensinkWP.com, or use that speak pipe function on the website. If you want to support the show, that'd be great. Become a Patreon, KitchensinkWP.com/Patreon. If you want to sponsor the show, fill out a form on the website, and I will get that back information to you. Thanks for listening. See you next week. Now go out and do some awesome things with WordPress. All right, bye-bye.